Right, so this is going to be another movie review. This one's called Going Steady, 1979. This is going to be another Israeli flick. It's a ripoff on American Graffiti, although it's more nudity in it. Jewish women, 30-something teenagers in 70s hairdo. Her name is Tammy. She shows her breasts quite a bit in this one. And now I know where Porky's got their ideas from. Anyways, it's part of the Lemon Popsicle series. I think there are 9 movies total in this series. I've only seen 2 of them. Going Steady and Hot Bubblegum, the second and the third of the series. This is the second one. And I'm giving it 5 out of 5 stars. I really love this flick. I'll see if I can find the movie in the trailer, posted in the description box. Basically, it's 50 kids going through puberty, 30-something, 50 kids. Doing hijinks and, the usual stuff, and this kind of 70s reminiscent of the 1950s in Tel Aviv. I guess the producers lived in Tel Aviv, and they must have been teenagers when they were in the 50s. And I got to do this super fast because I got to leave pretty soon. But I'm talking about the Cannon producers before they formed Cannon. They did the early Lemon Popsicle series, and it's dubbed in English. I think it's actually better than Hot Bubblegum, if you ask me. A lot of crazy stuff going on. There's this one kid, he loves to pull pranks in order to get Tammy. He'll be crunching on some cold vegetables in the library to make her laugh, or he'll be faking to commit suicide. I actually did that to my former coworker. She just wanted to be a platonic sister, but she kept flirting and kept going to the bars and stuff. And we even got caught by my ex-wife's coworkers eating lunch together, which wasn't a big deal, but whatever. It is what it is. And this kid has a chubby friend who keeps getting picked on. He's got a nerdy girlfriend with glasses, and she cheats on him because she's in love with the other kid. So there's a love triangle going on. And she tries to put the moves on him when the Tammy and this other kid keep breaking up. I think she gets naked also, but I couldn't really see because I had my portable DVD player and the sunlight shines on it. It's hard to see the nudity in this one, but they have a bunch of still pictures on the disc, so you can check that out. And they keep breaking up, and the kids keep pulling pranks, like they steal milk bottles and try to sell it to the same guy. Obviously, he sees that he's missing milk bottles and that they're his, so he starts beating on the chubby kid who can barely make it over the fence. And a lot of 50s music, kind of reminds me of my former coworker that I mentioned. But yeah, lots of stuff going on. I did about 5.5 hours last night. The problem with this was that the disc was damaged. The first disc that I received, so I got about 95% of it. I got through about 95% of it. Then the dance scene, where Tammy and the other kid are dancing with their other partners. They keep bouncing around and getting jealous with each other. But yeah, that scene just froze up. And then I pulled out the disc. I showed it to my son on Sunday, and he agreed that it was no, it wasn't Sunday. It was earlier this week, and he agreed that it was damaged. So I sent it back to Netflix. It took a while to get the replacement disc, but I finally got through all of it, and I started watching another Israeli movie. Super bad. It's really horrible. It's like watching a Godard movie or some Frenchy movie in some cafe, people talking to each other about total nonsensical stuff, like absolute weirdness. Not even worth watching, in my opinion. I'm almost done with that one too, so I should be able to get that one in later today. The chubby 21-year-old Filipina coworker, she kind of I was like laying into it hard, telling her my son was the only one I had and I was desperate to get married. So she kind of revealed herself, and she said she was going to introduce me to her church ladies in Daly City, I guess, after the COVID. But this COVID is never ending, so I seriously doubt if that will ever happen. But I did find a so-called 18-year-old in North Carolina, half Italian, half Spanish. And she was, she seemed legitimate. Her phone number was North Carolina. And her pictures looked like she was mixed. So I think I was starting to think this is kind of legitimate. She said she had a 43-year-old boyfriend, but he was controlling her, and he was jealous. I could sort of see that happening if she's a party gal, but I tried video calling her and it just hangs up after 1 second. Then I call her and the voicemail's not set up, and her Tinder disappeared, and I have no idea why she's going to Atherton of all places. So I questioned her about that, and she just goes, "What's your problem?" And I never heard from her again. So I think she's just trying to steal my phone number again to do some robotext spam thing on my phone. Anyways, I got to get out of here, man. It's 8:15, and I got to get my water, wait in line for my route, that sort of thing. So yeah, I'll get that other Israeli movie in later today. And sorry for the delay. I wasn't expecting to get a damaged disc, but it happens once in a while with Netflix. It is what it is. Laters.